out there. How's everybody doing? It's everybody's favorite conservative in New York, Christopher Wright, here to present you with another of my infamous Walk and Talk videos. What's today's Walk and Talk going to be about? It's going to be about the update to the border wall situation. As you guys might have heard, where Trump's working on getting a United States, Canada, Mexico agreement passed. Try saying that 3 times fast. But it's supposed to be taking place of NAFTA, which is not a bad thing, but it's people are concerned with some of the things going on with the bill and the agreement. I think there's some things that are good, some things that are bad. First and foremost, I think a good thing that's going on with the bill is that it's going to, give some funding to the wall. It's also going to work on a lot of trade tariffs to keep, a lot of businesses in the country and all that good stuff like that. But, it's something we really got to focus on is this border security situation, because I don't know if you guys have been noticing what's going on in Europe, but you see France is like having a revolution right now as we speak, and a lot of that is due because their security on their wall. So, we don't want to have the same issues here in this country. So we got to, take the situation very seriously. And when I look at the situation going on at the border, first and foremost, it started off with the whole thing with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Trump. They were all talking in an infamous, speech they had together, and they pretty much said, hey, this is what we, Trump said, look, I'm going to shut down the government if we don't get this passed, this wall. I need to fund it or government shutdown. No either or. And so recently Sarah Huckabee came out and she changed her changed what Trump pretty much clarified on it. She said that, we're not going to necessarily have a government shutdown. There's other ways of funding the wall. And, we're just going to maybe find a way to work around it, which got a lot of people upset because a lot of people who come to the wall is like, go or no go. But unfortunately, you got to look at when it comes to the left and the Democratic Party, they're not trying to lend a helping hand at all when it comes to this whole border wall security situation. So, you got to keep that in mind. And, another thing I look at it is, this is a time for us maybe as American citizens to kind of, help out the president as we can, Because one thing we can do is, they got groups coming out right now. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way, everybody. Oh, be real quick. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I was in Trump Tower recently. I did a video where I just was there with some other conservative Trump supporters, which is hard to come by here in New York. We had a good time. I also had a great birthday weekend. I got a chance to meet up with Brandon Struck from Walk-Away. Shout out to Brandon, by the way, in case you're walking. And also Milo Yiannopoulos. I know I said his last name wrong, but Milo was there too. I went to 2 events, that Trump Tower event earlier, and then in the evening I went to an event where there was a few of the Proud Boys there, and surprisingly Milo just popped up. He wasn't even supposed to come or said he's gonna come, he's gonna be on his way, he just showed up. So Milo came and I got to talk with him. Shout out to Milo, in case he's watching. Told me to hold my camera up higher. I'm too handsome to be holding it too low. So I'm gonna try to show a little higher today. But yeah, so there's recently a GoFundMe I saw for Trump and the wall, and I recommend people donate, man, because the guy he's an ex-veteran, a Marine veteran, I believe, and a 3-time amputee, lost a lot of his limbs in the Iraq War, and he set up a GoFundMe like, hey, we as Americans need to step up, and I agree with that. So I went ahead and signed up to what he was doing, and I put $25 in just to show support. I'm not going to just talk, put money where my mouth is. So I think we all need to do the same. And this is the time to do it, because you see the Democratic Party ain't going to help out a president. You see the Rhino Republicans, they're going to do what they do, which is, going gets tough, allow them hide. So we need to step up and say, hey, you know what? Here, we got you covered. This is what we have. This is what we're bringing to the table. And I'm the first and foremost to do it, because we need border security, man. Look what's going on with the economy here. It's starting to rebuild now, and we need jobs, man. We need jobs for American citizens, man. I walk around New York City, there's homeless all over the place around here. A lot of them are veterans, man. And it's crazy because it's the only place you can go where you go, a place where people got paying $4 grand a month, $5 grand a month for rent, and then right outside there's a homeless person laying right in their front. You know, well, that's Democrat ran state. What do you expect? You know what I mean? That's socialism for you. You know what I mean? Get used to it if you want to cross the whole country. But it's happening here in New York bad, in California, obviously. So it's time for us to get that wall built, man. And this comes from somebody who saw a wall fall when I was a kid, the Berlin Wall. And I'm telling you, first and foremost, build the wall. It's time, man. It's time to build it. It's time to help our president out the best we can. If you got a little bit of money in your pocket, hey, any dollar counts at this moment. Let's get this wall built, man. And it's like, because they're talking about in this agreement I saw, one thing I didn't like is they're giving, I think, $6 billion to South America and $5 billion, they said, to Mexico. And I'm like, come on, man, the wall by itself costs $5 billion. You guys are funding these two countries. And I get why you're doing it. You're saying, hey, we got to fix the root issue, which is, I agree, in their country so they'll start coming over here in the first place. Because if we can help their country rebuild, then there will be no need for them technically to come over here to come to our country. But let's be honest here, this is America. We all know they ain't gonna stop coming. We can give them 10 billion, 20, 30, $30 billion. They're gonna still be rushing to come over here when they can. It's not about just the money, man. It's more to it than money when it comes to this country, this beautiful country of ours. So let's just be real here, man. So that's not gonna help out anything. And, it's like, I mean, I get what they're doing. It's a good idea, but we need to fix our country first, man. If we had the wall built first, I'll be more than willing to say, hey, maybe we can give some money out to South America, a little bit of money out to Mexico, do what we can do to help them rebuild their country. But right now, we need our wall built. And then we can figure out where we go from there, man. But this is something that Trump ran on. One of his biggest things was building the wall. And, he's got my vote regardless, to be honest with you. But, for the sake of just a guaranteed win 2020, man, get that wall built, because we need all the voters we can get, man, because you already see what the left is willing to do to win for votes. So we got to go ahead and be a step ahead, man, step ahead of the curve. So, we need to support our president best we can, get this wall built, and secure this country, man, because it's just, it's getting out of control what's going on right here. Yep, so, I hear what you guys are saying, man, yeah. So, yeah, man, so it's time. It's time. And that's my overall message for the live video today, was just the focus on border security, getting the wall built. This agreement, it's not a bad idea, it's not a bad agreement. It's a first step in a way, but the most important step is the wall. And hope our president understands that and gets it done, which he's been doing a great job. Don't get me wrong, he's been doing a fantastic job so far in office. I got nothing wrong with the way he's governing, but I just know that's a very big deal, is that wall, man. So I'm afraid if he doesn't get it done, especially by the first term, because the House is going to be Democrat, all over the House next year. So if he doesn't get it done now, it's going to have a lot of trouble getting it done by the 2020. And it'd be great if he can get the wall done, man, because that's going to help him when it comes to votes in 2020 and strengthening his base and all that good stuff. So, that's today's message, man. Border security. Get the wall built. Get it done. And like I said, I want to post a link also to that GoFundMe I was talking about with the Marine veteran who's doing the amputee. He's got over he's almost $2 million, if not more, raised already. So I put 25 in, and it's going up fast, man, really fast. So it won't be long to hit the billion, I'll be honest with you, man, if it keeps going the way it's going. So I'll put a link to that on my account. Again, everybody out there, as usual, if you enjoy the content, please remember to like and subscribe. I also did a birthday video down below. You check my recent video, you can see my birthday in Trump Tower. It's like, it's a week after my birthday, but it's my birthday weekend, so just say it's my birthday. Yeah, so I did my birthday weekend in Trump Tower, and you guys can watch that below. And I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. It's okay to say Merry Christmas again, thank goodness. And, God bless everybody out there. And of course, as always, God bless America. Adios.